Hello,
happens when you
everybody,
are a
and
mortal
welcome
person?
to
Tampon.
another episode of Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder. We are here today for another fun story. Definitely some violence, substantial amount of violence, because we left off 2 weeks ago at the beginning of a fight scene, which we'll get to shortly. Before then, I'd just like to introduce myself, and the players are going to introduce themselves. Hopefully, by now, you do know who we are. Although, if you are new, sit down, grab a drink, listen to our crazy story.
We're gonna kick
Yeah.
some booty.
Hopefully.
All about how our lives got flipped, turned upside down.
Well, I mean, for some of us, that event happened way before we were Power Rangers.
There's a monologue and everything. It's a very good monologue. But I am Matthew. I am the GM for this lovely group of players. And yeah, they're a fantastic bunch. And I'm excited to see what today brings. Take it away, guy in the corner.
Hello there. I am Michael. I will be playing Peter, the Green Ranger today, and I'm a thunder punch some people. It's gonna be fun.
Hi, what's up? I'm Panic. I'll be playing Cal the Yellow Ranger. Fist so zappy, about to bust a cappy.
It's not the weirdest thing I've heard him say.
Follow that. Hello, I am Michael. Yeah, still post Gen Con, still tired. I will be playing Sarah, the Pink Ranger. She's pink now.
She is pink now, indeed. Hello, everybody. I am Jay, and I will be playing Q, the Red Ranger.
Oh, me. Hi, guys. I'm
Which is
Sabina.
just a shade of pink.
It is just
a lighter shade of red.
Sup, guys? I'm Sabina. I'm playing Cassidy, the Phantom Ranger, whose bearded bees spooky.
Pink is red, just far away, because that's where they're best. That's where they're most effective from.
Just bickering in the corner about which one of them came first.
No, it's not
Chicken
bickering.
or the egg
It's like,
situation.
red is like the in your face, I'm going to punch you and hit you with a sword. And pink's like, I'm going to be far away and you'll not even know that I'm here, but you'll be dead.
So, Wyatt.
They're complementary skills.
Hey, what can I say?
Last week, we had a fantastic dinner at the Marsh household where
I specifically remember it actually being like the specifically the dinner was. You told us it was bad.
the dinner was awful. The
I don't
food
think-
was awful.
I don't think Pete was having much of a good time either.
Pete was
Right?
having an awful time. He was being picked on by Sophie's dad. Sophie was also having an awful time because she was finding out secrets that really weren't great.
Secrets left and right.
Everybody
people you
had been
trust
lying to
most.
her for
Awful.
quite a long time. It wasn't a great day all around. Peter was catching a lot of shade. Back at the command center, Cal was being beaten up by his Transformers friend. It just wasn't going great, really, for anybody.
I come into battle and I only
involved.
have one health.
Do a barrel roll.
For a bit I proposed last session, you're like, and by the way, Cal, get rid of 5 of your health.
You just turn up in half a morphing shell.
I'm already so hurt.
We're just sitting down for dessert. Everybody had kind of settled into their respective places. Everything was going relatively well after a kind of stormy beginning. Sophie and her father had kind of buried the axe and thankfully not in each other.
Or Pete.
Always good to, miss the boyfriend. And then explosives went off. People were thrown away from the dining table, and strange individuals with weird purple glowing growths on their faces strode through the doorway, the new doorway that they'd made where a wall had once been. Rangers teleported in to help, and that was where we ended it. Before we resume the fight with our lovely Michael / Sarah back from Gen Con, we're just going to take a slight trip over to see Sarah and Kelsey.
Ba-la-la-la. Mini flashback.
This is the flashback song. Play it when there's a flashback on. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now.
Michael,
Oh my god.
what are Sarah and Kelsey up
Yes.
to today?
We are currently on a mountain, and when we fade in, I'm assuming shortly before Sarah's communicator freaks out, Sarah is hanging upside down, having just like lost her footing. I get damn it. Little help.
Kelsey practically climbs down the wall, upside down, almost spider-like. She is
I get it, you're half spider.
clearly
Yeah.
showing off at this point. She didn't need to do this, and she helps Sarah gain her balance back first, and then just right herself, gives her a little nudge at the waist just to swing her back towards the wall, and just quick grab that one.
All right, 8 tries a charm.
I mean, I don't think Ninja's challenge is going to involve a rock wall, but we can't be sure.
We cannot.
Please know when we get to
All
Ninja
right.
Warrior, there's
Here
not
we go.
one, but there's like
Up.
3 rock walls.
Yeah, really.
As you
Yeah.
grab a hold of this rock, you do. Like in the hands that is grabbed on has latched to this rock sticking out just far enough for your fingers to get a hold. Your watch does make that familiar beeping noise, and you hear Alpha.
Yeah, crap. What?
Sarah, there's been trouble at the Marsh household. The Rangers have
Yeah,
teleported to it.
Did Sophie's dad kill Peter?
No, he's alive. There might be a slight concussion, but they're both alive.
There's a whole lot of context I'm not getting here. All right, I'm going. All right. Later, babe. Not you, Alpha. But also by Alpha.
Kelsey,
All right, and I'm just gonna like push off the cliff face. That's what they're called. Unclip the buckle, and just like do a barrel roll. Unleash the storm. Pink fire burn Zeo power.
Kelsey gives you a little wave as you leave, and you hear just before you teleport away, anything to get away from the rock wall.
I love that rock wall.
I named my son after that rock wall. Oh, Brian's here.
Brian's here.
What's good, dude?
And then
Hi, Brian.
Book Daddy!
All right.
oh, fuck. Oh, you got me. Okay, I was about to drag me in. You did it.
I popped you on there, but feel free to move yourself wherever you would like to.
Just put yourself
And-
right at the back of the pack so we can pincer
Oh, that's a
them.
good spot. It's fine.
Yep. Hello.
I'll just be on the table. That feels like a Sarah thing to do.
It does sound like a Sarah thing to do. On the table, like standing on
Standing
the
in the dinner.
plates. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't
With
happen.
that
to me.
in mind, let's go
Foot fully
ahead
in the roast.
and do that lovely thing that we know that has to happen with
Please
combat
bend the-
ready to go.
Where's my pee-pee?
Initiative already active, Matt?
It definitely should be.
It is. Sweet, sweet.
Go ahead and do the
Are we
thing for me,
following-
people.
I would like to follow.
I would also like to
Phew.
I am
follow.
on mute, so I'll say it again. Would anybody like to follow me?
Yay!
I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can follow a guy who put themselves on mute, but I'll. I guess.
I'll
I
be trying
guess
to
I'll
sort
stick
out.
behind.
Sound stuff again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 followers. Okie dokie.
Who's Joe's?
Matt, how are we rolling Anne into initiative? Are we? We're
We
not.
won't be doing, like yesterday I said, no mechanics. So just be
Just the four of us.
in the
I need to grab
background.
my
Yep.
dice.
Whilst dice are being rolled, hello to Brian.
Hi, Brian.
We
It
love
I might
Matt's
be able
father.
to roll that.
That's a 1.
It says
Cassidy is
dragons
are
a
again.
Phantom Ranger.
Hi, I'm new. I'm the Phantom Ranger. Right. Brian doesn't know who I am.
I was almost sure that you did know who he was because I had attributed your initial reaction in chat of "Hi, babe" to you saying hi to Brian and not Torchlight.
No, Torchlight's my boy.
You know, I know that now. I realized that after in a minute, but just the placement of text.
No, I said hi, Brian, after.
I know that now.
Sorry, Matt. Quick question. Do I roll initiative for the dragon as well?
So no, because that will act on your action
Excellent.
when you
Cool.
spend a move or standard action to order it to do anything, depending on what you want to order it to do. And just whilst
Yeah.
we're doing that,
Yes,
Sabina, you
Peter
can
has,
share
Peter has a
just
baby
momentarily
dragon.
some
It is a
space
robot.
Yeah.
It is his baby.
on
Yeah, Peter has
OBS
a robot
with your
dragon.
token.
Yeah.
I used
Robot
the,
dragon named Brad.
the is it the robot pet perk or the robot drone?
Yeah, so somebody decided they needed to have a
Another
robot
dragon.
drone from G.I. Joe and have essentially a miniature green dragon as well as a big green dragon Thunderzord.
So now I have 2 dragons.
Yep.
He is my squishy and I love him.
Dragons everywhere. I don't know.
Okay.
I just help with the mechanic bits, you know.
Rock the dragon.
Dragonception. Love it.
Okay, so we got an 18 for Q.
Here at Spectrum, we believe in the full crossover.
Yeah, we just every time a book comes out, somebody asks me if we can do something, and I'm just like, yeah, why not? Let's just do the thing. We'll figure it out.
Let them have the toys.
If Q got 18, I had 17.
I'm at a 16, I believe. I rolled a 2 on my D2. On my D12. Nope.
Oop. I
D4.
just got rid of Q because I'm a silly. Q
How
got
dare-
an 18.
Yes.
So Peter got a 17, did you say?
Q just vanishes.
Yes, that's
into
correct.
The mortar grid and we cry.
Cassidy got a
I will also be 17.
16. I rolled a 2 on my D2. On my D4.
fantastic.
I can't numbers today, guys.
And
I
Cal,
felt that last week.
I rolled a 1. So
so you got a 17 as well. Brilliant. As per usual, we have a whole load of people going before all of the bad guys. It's all good.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. And let's get rid of that lovely token that we had there. And, well, with Q going first. Q,
Okay.
our lovely fearless Red Ranger,
I will
tell us what you're going to do.
I will step here. And then I would shout, let's bring them together, to kind of target however many people in a column that I possibly can. So when all of my teammates' power weapons are joined, we will combine our attack on this row of people.
I will add my dagger to the mix.
I will add the tonfa to the mix.
I
Ready
will
to
add
go.
my laser pistol to a mix coming up to this side of Q.
I guess I've just got my arms around.
Did
Suppose
we
I'm
just
probably
skip
good
Sarah?
where I am, and I will add.
We totally skipped
No, it's
Sarah.
fine.
You say
Sarah
we.
I will add
You
my
say
face
we.
to the mix. 'Cause
You.
that's my
You
weapon now.
skip Sarah.
No, Sarah was before you, Cal.
We're all 17, so we're all going. We're all 17.
Oh, we're all 17.
Except you. You're 16. You skipped her.
It wasn't me for once.
I was
You
following
did.
the initiative order.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm the back of the weapon anyway. I'm like the oomph when I scream. So let's go.
You have to be adjacent to Q, don't you?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
I've just got my arms around him, Titanic style.
Go ahead.
I'm the
and
king of the
make
world.
That lovely
Just
targeting
lift
check
you.
for us.
Okay, so it's 2 upshifts for the attack. Then there's 4 additional power weapons. No, they do the damage. They don't do upshifts, do they? So
Nope.
I'd like to aim, which will give me
Yep.
another upshift.
Fantastic.
And is Brad lending assistance?
Yes.
Have you instructed Brad to lend assistance?
Oh no, that is a fair point. I have not instructed him yet because I used my action to add my dagger. So
Okay.
no, he is not.
1, 2, 1 for aim.
He's just
There's
standing
no
there
side,
looking
so it's just
adorable.
3 upshifts. Cool. Targeting 2, 6, 7, 10. So I need that. Should I spend a point to roll it with specialization?
Yeah.
Please. It'd be so awkward if this did not
Yeah.
go well.
Man.
Brian, look away. Give me performance.
Eliminate him.
Are we taking?
Oh, okay, that's a that. That I will re-roll because it's only a 1. And it's still a 1. Screw you, D4. So that is a 13, unfortunately. Let's see.
As you fire your combined power weapon at this row of strange enemies that have become before you, you find that the first one actually shambles forwards into the attack. It doesn't seem to possess any real
Self-preservation instinct?
Yeah. It's just drawn. You can see all of them just as soon as the energy is gathering in this weapon, all of them shift their attention to the energy, to the power gathering right in front of them. And it just steps forwards. And as it does so, it takes the full brunt of the attack, which is going to be enough to completely
Y'all,
propel it. That single one because they actually have a fair amount of health at this point. A fair amount. This single one is blasted back into the one behind it, and you see just the energy wash over it. Parts of it just the purple glowing, just feeding on this energy until it just completely passes out whatever power that it seemed to be trying to absorb. Just too much for it.
I think I need to not be void damage right now.
When you said the row, can I just double check because I was opening something up at the time? This one
Yeah.
here that starts with Mole Rat 1.
And goes back to Mole Rat 5.
Yep, that's what I thought. So Mole Rat 1 then will be well and truly defeated.
Yay!
And I'm just
We
going to
did
pop it
something.
in the garage because
He's
can
the
go
initiative
bars.
tracker.
Actually, you know what? I
No,
did
there's
a
a
smart
13.
thing for once.
There's a
and actually
13.
made a
He's the
separate
tracker.
Mole Rat for the
Yes, you
initiative
can just
tracker.
kill him. You can just delete
Yeah, I
him.
can.
They're
Just boost
dead.
them.
I
Thanos
learned
will
from what you
do it.
said yesterday, Jay, which is going to bring us to these lovely, lurching, creepy creatures. These clearly once humanoids who just slowly, ponderously lurch forwards, drawn not towards the Joes.
Y'all, why are we suddenly in a zombie movie?
I don't know, but I don't like this.
Apparently, the Marsh's cooking can raise the dead.
I'm saying nothing.
Pete just kind of like shrugs a little bit. Like, yeah, you're not wrong. I'm in danger.
I am also in danger.
That seems to
And-
happen a lot recently.
We are going to
We're
have
all in danger.
4
I'm-
attacks.
I'm actually
going
completely fine.
clockwise. So we're going to have first attack on Phantom, second
Yeah.
attack on Red. No, sorry, no. First attack on Pink, second attack on Red, third attack on Phantom, and fourth attack on Green. I can't tell colors. That's my bad, guys. Let me roll some dice. 4 attacks to make, no shifts or anything else. So that is a 17 on Pink,
Good. That hits.
that is going to be 1 point of damage.
Matt, it's a 16 on the thing, but it's
What
critical.
kind?
That's the 16 is the bottom one for Green, which isn't going to hit.
Oh, okay. Okay, I read it wrong.
The second, the 12 is going to be for our lovely Red Ranger, which is definitely not going to hit. Not even close. I think we can add a 10 to that and it's not going to hit. The 22 is for our Phantom Ranger, which I do believe he may
Rude.
hit,
It does hit. My evasion's a 20.
which is going to be another point of damage.
Ugh, rude.
The 16 isn't enough for our Green Ranger.
No, not
But-
at all.
These 2 rolls, these are 2 intimidation rolls, are for our Pink and our Phantom Ranger. And this is going to be against the highest of your willpower or your cleverness.
You say
The
One of those
7
Phantom?
bad,
is
the
against
other of
Pink.
those is really good.
That is awful. I'm going to go with you're okay.
That's nope. I'm good with that,
18
yeah.
against our Phantom Ranger.
For willpower or cleverness,
Yep, whichever is higher.
my willpower is a 17.
You are. Oh, 18
scared?
hits in that case.
Uh-oh.
So, as these strange humanoids march forwards, clubbing at you with their, literally with their hands, no weapons in sight, they manage to just about harm 2 of the rangers. And in doing so, hitting the Phantom Ranger in particular, she feels some visceral fear pass through her. Something not even necessarily from her own memory, but something from the morphing grid itself. Something from Phantom Rangers that have come before.
I don't like this.
And as you look at this pulsing purple upon its head, you know no matter where you go, it will chase you and it will find you. And you are frightened as the condition.
I get 2 downshift penalty now? When in sight of it? Great.
Until the end of your turn.
Oh, yay.
So, okay.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh.
Did they? Was it just blunt damage?
Just blunt damage, yep. Nothing particularly special.
Okay.
But we're going to go for...
But yeah, I need to ask because my heart's righteous.
We're going to go for that one, and that one.
Wait, I think I'm immune to fear. Am I? I'm going to check. You keep going.
Okay. With the Rangers in the melee, the 3
I need to fear.
Joes band together.
Minute.
Miss Marsh dives over the table, and as she does, she somehow, somewhere, draws a pistol mid-motion. She comes to rest next to her husband and starts firing straight away.
That's what you said about Kelsey.
Calm down.
2
Calm down.
of
Calm down.
the mole rats are dispatched. Straight.
Sarah has a type, and that type is
Silence
badass.
blasts from a pistol that is firing off small shots of what looks to be a weaker form of energy than your own weapons. Some kind of Emigrant Tech replica. Her husband activates something that appears to emit a small barrier, a visible shield that appears around all 3 of them. And Uncle Bill
Happy as
just pops a smoke grenade and throws it through the broken section of the wall. Red smoke bursting. A warning or a plea for help, possibly. Bringing us back to our lovely Red Ranger.
So my attack of Let's Bring Them Together was grossly incorrect. It shouldn't have been 13. It should have been 26. But never mind. It's passed.
Yeah, that's one a hell of a mess of dude.
It's a slight issue in your
Your math.
I forget that as in Ninja Power mode, I get edge on all speed skills, and targeting is a speed skill. So my brain was like, shouldn't you have edge on this? And I was like, no, don't be stupid. Sorry,
Oops.
brain.
It's all good. You hit. You defeated it.
Yeah, but I could have defeated it like
Really
on a
hard.
subatomic level.
I could have defeated it so good, Matt.
Yeah, I could have defeated it so much harder. Okay, I will, because I don't like this big group hug that's going on. I will jump, ninja jump specifically, to here. Spring. Which means that any attacks on me this turn have a downshift. Whoop, whoop. And I will melee damage, like sword-ify this mole rat. So that's a D6 attack, which I'm going to use my other dice for because I don't trust those ones tonight. I'm now rechecking everything that I can do to make sure that I've not forgotten something. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, yes, I'm fast.
No, power. I could do that. I would like to spend a power point and make this a power strike attack to do extra damage. I'm going to do that.
Of course you can.
Oh, well, it's a crit, potentially.
Yay. We'd love to hear that.
It's another 13.
Well, then it's real, right?
Yep. How much damage for?
For my thing, it might be different now. Hang on, I should have it on this next sheet. Additional damage plus 2 damage. So that's 3 damage. No, 4 damage. Because it was a crit. 1 damage for the sword normally, 1 damage for the crit, and plus 2 for the power strike.
Okay. That is unfortunately not enough to defeat this.
That's okay,
lovely-
because I have an extra attack.
You do indeed.
That's only an 11, though, this time.
That is not enough to hit them.
Go,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mercutio. It's your birthday. You're gonna hit stuff like it's your birthday, except you missed, so. the song's over.
Yeah. So I've attacked.
Level are we? That's a good
Um,
question.
Are you 8 now?
8,
Oh,
I think.
hang on.
8 now.
Hang on.
Unless I missed leveling up to 9, or I
No,
just
we're-
didn't move
no,
the
we're 8.
number.
They are definitely level 8 now,
Oh,
and
What did I
soon
say?
to hit level
11.
9.
You said 11 before, yeah.
11.
should be 11.
So if I said 11 and that was a 3,
Yeah.
10, 9, so that must have been an 8. So it's, actually, no, it's not, because I get an upshift if the target. No. Team focus. Yeah. If damaged, upshift on melee. Team focus. What's team focus? Have I ever used that before? Team focus, starting at 9th level. Are we level 9?
I think that's
Or
No.
not.
No, level 8.
So
Level
Why have I
9
got
is
that on my
weird.
sheet then?
I don't know.
That's
why
why I've
do
never
you have
used
that on
it,
your sheet?
because
I don't know.
why
you're
do
not-
I have that on my sheet?
Yeah,
Okay,
You're getting a
why-
bit excited.
You
You're
should know.
ready
I'm
for
like,
level
oh,
9
hang on,
already.
I've got an object. Oh. It's probably because I've copied the sheet from like Omega Q,
Omega Q was
Um,
pretty amazing.
and I've
He was pretty
I've forgotten to take that out. So I'll just put a big line through that, and I'll apologise. And I'm going to shut up now, so it's somebody else's turn.
So just for the record, team focus, you get an upshift if a team member has wounded but not defeated a creature. So if somebody else had wounded this target, you'd get an upshift to try and finish it off, or just damage it, as you kind of come in there and try and steal the victory, Red Ranger style. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so done. I just need to go and lie down in a dark room.
Who are we going for here? Peter, Sarah, or Cal? Who's going first?
Can I ask a question?
You can ask a question.
It's a standard action to command my drone, isn't it?
Move
dragon.
action if you're ordering it to attack.
Oh.
Standard action if you are ordering it anything else. If you're
Beautiful.
ordering it for its purpose, it's a move action.
Beautiful. Well, if people don't mind, can
You
I
do
go?
have to make a technology check, remember.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, go ahead. Feel free.
Awesome. So I'm going to use my new
I have a
thingy
question.
goodness ability, charged goodness. I'm going to target Mole Rat 4 and 6 because they are not with any other of my team. I get my solo strike up shifts.
Man in the room.
So I'm going to
Solo
charge-
strike is a
Can you hear me?
specific type of attack for one enemy. I can hear you, Michael. You all good?
Okay.
I
I don't
can't-
have
I
other
lost
Michael,
Michael.
though.
me or other Michael.
Yeah.
Other Michael.
Oh,
American
who is
Michael
Michael?
doesn't have UK Michael. So American
Oh, okay.
Michael's refreshing.
Oh, okay. If you I knew you were going to say that about my solo strike, dear boy, but if you read the new description for my power that you gave me, if I am you gain your solo strike upshift to this attack if I am
You
targeting.
didn't say you were using that though.
I did. I said I was
In
using
my
my new lightning
defense.
chargey ability.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I apologize.
No problem, no problem. So I will do that goodness. That is yes, that is a critical 21, dear boy.
Can I say he misses just to be mean?
No.
No.
How much
Dang it.
damage do you do?
I do 2 electric damage to
Total?
these goodies here. Yeah, 2 electric. Oh no, it was a critical, so I do double. So
Fantastic.
that'd be 4 damage
That
each
is
from
not
them two.
enough to defeat them, although both are wounded.
Cool, that's fine. That's fine. Because as far as I am aware, I can do it again.
So I'm not changing that.
Actually, no, you change it's as a standard action, so I couldn't use it for
It is
extra attack,
indeed.
could I?
Nope.
Cool. So I will simply just attack more at 6 again using my sword of goodness. Because
No, because you've
awesome.
spent a standard action, not an attack action. So you don't get an extra attack.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'll use my movement to command the baby dragon to
Okay.
attack Morat 12. So obviously I need to make a technology roll. What's my technology?
You do indeed.
Oh, cool. It's the same bloody dice.
So the difficulty is 10.
Yeah, cool. 23. No, 22. Sorry.
Okay. So it definitely follows the order.
So
Which
baby dragon.
is it attacking?
It's attacking Morat 12.
Okay. With
It will use its close range, so it will just use its claws. I'll roll this on the thing, 'cause I'm not actually sure what I roll it with.
did you just
Snake
roll
eyes.
2 ones?
You
You
did.
Snake
did in
eyes.
fact roll 2 ones.
He
Motherfucker.
did.
Are you going to take the fumble?
Should that have rolled with a D2 or should it have rolled with higher than that?
I believe your melee skill isn't particularly high because you're specifically mostly a ranged weapon user.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to take the fumble for that to get the story points.
Okay.
Story points.
As Brad, as you so eloquently named it, tries to attack the mole rat closest to it, it just slashes, not enough room to move, slashes through the work surface in the Marsh household and actually manages to claw through the support
Dope.
basically of this work surface, rip the support through, drop the microwave down on top of it, and its next attack is going to get a downshift.
Cool. At that point, Pete is just gonna. You know the thing where you rub your eyes there? He's gonna do that, but obviously on the helmet.
Pinches the bridge of his
Making me look
helmet.
bad, dude. Sorry.
Sarah, and I believe Michael, you had a question for me.
Yes.
He's frozen. Oh, no, I think you're up.
Volley.
Yep.
Can I use alternate attacks with volley? Like, because our alternate effects? Because like my scream can do a 15-foot cone. Can I do that with volley? Can I make a bunch of cones?
You wouldn't be able to do the cones. It would be able to do the normal attacks, but the cones you wouldn't be able to do. You'd be
Okay.
able to do something like
That's
additional
okay,
damage,
that's fine.
but it's targeting specific enemies. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to do like AoEs. If you
Okay.
had something that changed the damage type or
Yeah.
increased the
With
damage for a
with the volley
downshift.
strikes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. That's yeah. But I will spend 1 power to do some volleying. It's not like I don't also
Okay.
have extra attack on the back end. So
Are you going to move first, or are you going to take the downshift for being in the melee
nah.
range?
Let's see. Yeah, we'll move. We'll click on the thing that lets me move. Okay, so volley gives me 3 shots from that. All right, and then so 2 upshifts, an aim. They're not 30 feet away, so I'm not fully ridiculous yet. But
Insane.
I like that. Fully ridiculous. I'm only slightly ridiculous.
and D10, D10, D12, 2D8. Okay. So we're going to
2d8.
start with this guy with volume 1. And I'm doing electric screaming.
Fantastic. So 15 is going to hit and crit.
Critical
Which
15.
number did you say, sorry? Number 11?
That's 11. Yeah.
Brilliant.
2 electric.
2 electric damage. Okay.
All right. I suppose we'll just keep going then.
It's so
Regular
loud.
16.
Standing next to you.
16 hits as well, yep.
Howard standing there with his hands over his helmet.
Yeah, that's 1 electric damage.
I'm too scared. Cassidy just too scared to notice.
You still up?
He's just like rocking. Yep.
All right. I can aim 1 more time, and so here we go.
That is not
Come
going
on,
to be
buddy.
enough to hit for a
Fall
10,
down.
unfortunately.
Huh. Let me check something real fast. Tell me, trauma. Can you help me? I think you can help me. I think it's gotta be a 1 for trauma.
I love that.
Wait,
Trauma.
I have.
Trauma, can you help
That
me?
D20 is so bad it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. There's my volleys. Okay. All my aims. So
Brilliant.
now just regular attacks.
Yep.
Oh my god, pink. Okay. You guys are both within. All right. So I'm going to do a 15-foot cone on these 2.
Okay.
So they're going to be a D12.
That is not
Why?
enough to hit,
Why are you like
unfortunately.
this?
Did you get
Not-
anything?
I'm going to re-roll that D8 because I can, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, Jesus.
They did not want you to hit.
All right.
For the record, people watching, Michael rolled his
One more.
re-rolled his 1d8 that was a 2 and got another 2.
It's been known to happen.
Yep.
All right. One more try. One more cone. Let's go. Come
16 definitely hits. Same 2?
Yes.
Okay. And 1 point of damage?
All right.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let me mark that off.
Sustained lightning screaming of varying effectiveness.
Just constant.
I thought you were going to say.
Brutal.
I thought you were going to say affection. Just varying affection of lightning screaming.
Sarah has
Yeah.
chills and they're multiplying.
And I'm losing control.
And on that note, if there's nothing else, I believe it is now Cal's turn.
Cal's turn. Yeah, Cal.
Okay. I'm. What's the optimal way for me to do this? Can't stand on that. So I'm going to move myself to here. And then I'm going to spend what little meter I have left to triple strike attack.
Okay.
So here's one. This is on 11. Yeah. 20 to hit.
20 hits. Yep.
All right. Here's a second one on 11. That's not going to hit. And then the
Yeah.
last one, it's a 7. What do you want to know?
No.
Why do you want to know? I told you
It
it's
might
not
hit.
going to hit. I've been paying attention. And then the last one, my follow-up die is still a D4, right?
Ooh,
I haven't been
that's
able
a
to
good
look
question.
at. I haven't been able to look at the tables because I don't have the book.
I
Let
have
me
the book
double
right
check
here.
for you.
Appreciate that.
Hold for science.
I'm
am
pretty sure
right
it's still
there.
a D4.
8th level D4. Yep. Yeah.
Also misses. So then extra attack.
9th level will be a D6.
Yeah, that's honestly that's too low for 9th level. 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Armor class 13. And yeah, I think that's all I can do. So yeah.
Fantastic. That brings us to our lovely Phantom Ranger.
Okay, so when I morphed, I spent that personal power to activate my Zeo
Yep.
morphing power. So I'm just going to use my standard action to summon my duplicate. So I can have that upshift when I need it. And I'm still scared, so
Just a little frightened.
just a little frightened. So that brings me down two downshifts. So that means all of my so that means my finesse is crap, and so is my targeting. Even with my duplicate. So and I can't really move away. So a standard action and attack action are two different actions, correct?
A attack action is part of a standard action or a type of standard action, essentially.
All right. And I have 2 attacks, correct?
You wouldn't be able to use an attack if
Because I
you
did
spent
my
your
standard
standard action. Yep.
Correct. All right. Then that's all I'm going to do. And then I believe because I did by this turn, I am no longer frightened.
You are no longer frightened. That is correct.
Cool. That's all I
Which is
wanted to
going to
do.
bring us to our lovely mole rats, which totally aren't creepy. I don't know what people are talking about.
Oh, could I
I'm
have
a-
used a
I'm
free
a
action
fan.
to defend? No, defend its own entire action, right?
It is unless you have the general perk dodgy.
Oh,
Which I do not have yet. I was thinking about it. Thank you.
It's all good. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of.
That was my
different
first
mole rats
volley.
It
Bear with me.
was.
Was that
You
your
did
first
good.
volley?
Yeah.
Woo!
That
I
was,
feel
yeah.
like we should have a
Yeah.
little celebration.
That was our celebration. Woo.
Yay! Look, I'm wearing pink for the celebration.
Woohoo!
It was a vaguely disappointing volley, so I don't know if I want to celebrate it. No one died. I'm
No
mad
one
about it.
died. Let's have a look. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. 8 different attacks. The first 2 on yellow, the second 2 on red,
Sorry, Matt.
No,
4 and
7
6 are
attacks.
immobilized.
7 attacks. Because I just noticed the immobilized token I put on them. The 5th one on green and the 6th and 7th on our Phantom Ranger.
Remember to roll mine separately with the downshift.
Yep. Let's go with 5.
Is anybody coming at me? No.
No.
Sorry, Matt. Who's attacking me?
The one that's right next to you.
They're
I thought
They're
they were
immobilized,
both
aren't they?
immobilized.
Yep. Immobilized characters have a movement rate of 0 and cannot gain any benefits to their
Oh,
movement
but they
rate.
can still attack.
All attackers gain a 1 upshift against the immobilized character, but there's nothing stopping them from attacking as long as they can reach you.
Cool.
Which
6, 6,
it
6,
can
It'd
do.
be stun that stops them from attacking?
Stun.
Yeah.
Or paralysis?
Yep.
Thank you for
There's
the
a few
hydrate check.
conditions, but not immobilized.
I don't have water. Thanks, Davey, but I have a soda.
And now I've got that song in my head. Thank you very much. That is exactly the song I've got in my head.
Because it's
Okay.
a great song.
So we've got a 14 and a 15 against our Yellow Ranger. Both crits
Not
if
even
they
close.
do hit. That's good. I'd feel really guilty if you...
If you just killed
Got
me.
crits,
Actually,
yeah.
you know what? I mean, actually, no. They probably do 2 damage at this point, right? We're level 8.
Yep.
Yeah, they still wouldn't kill me even on
Okay.
crit.
That made me feel
Actually,
better.
Maybe on crit. I don't know.
A
Probably not.
10 to our Green Ranger, which definitely doesn't hit. And then a 10 and a 24 to our Phantom Ranger. So the 24 is going
hits.
to hit, unfortunately.
How much damage is that?
That one is going to be 1 point of damage.
It's a good thing I have combined power, man. I would be out by now.
Love the combined power. That
Love
thing
the
is
combined power.
awesome. And
Oh no,
we
I
need
have 5 health without it. I'm fine.
2 more attacks, but these ones have a snag.
Downshift.
Downshift. Thank you very much.
I mean, you can roll them a snag if you like.
I'd rather not.
Apparently, one of these mole rats is now named Scabbers. And Torchlight. And Torchlight. I keep up to date on all my fiction books, so I would absolutely hit a rat named Scabbers.
Let's change
Thanks,
this one to
Boo.
Scabbers.
I'd body him.
Is he missing a finger?
Torchlight, just for the record, it has been changed to Scabbers, which you can see. But it's a 7 and 18 to hit our Red Ranger, which I know for a fact does not hit.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that 24 was for me, and I was just about to like, change my points down, and then you're like, that hits Sabina. I was like, oh.
And
Sorry,
these
Sabina.
2, with her silenced pistol, Miss
Another mole
Marsh
rat
once
needs to be
again
named
just
Bernard.
fires off. Pew, pew. Oh, we've got Bernard as well. We're gonna name
Bernard.
this one Bernard. Bernard,
Yeah.
you guys want to spend your points on naming the mole rats? You can name the mole rats.
Can anyone do fire damage?
So that's 2 more mole rats down.
I mean, I have
Down and out by
23,000
the Miss Marsh. Is anybody in the group injured? Yes, they are. Mr. Marsh fires out a dart that strikes
Gotta name one of
The-
them Rufus.
Phantom Ranger. This small, sleek dart that just strikes the Phantom Ranger. We're going to say in the right upper arm, the back. She feels a slight pinch as it manages somehow to penetrate the morphine grid shell. But she is not wounded, but healed by this dart that Mr. Marsh fires.
Interesting. How many points do I heal?
You will be restored by... We're going to go with, I want to say 1 health. 1 health.
I mean, that's better than no health.
And that is going to bring us back to the fantastic queue.
Okay. So, question, Matt. If I attack for my standard action, and then go choose my extra attack, can I use focus firepower on my extra attack?
Interesting question.
Because it turns it into a contingent action.
Yeah, because you can use an extra.
Because it is
No,
an attack
because
action.
contingency action is to set a contingency action is a standard action, but you could set you could set multiple contingency actions up to the number of attacks you do have. If that makes sense.
So I could focus firepower, but only if I on both. But only if I did it on both.
You wouldn't necessarily need to do it on both. You could just set it on one and set the extra as just a normal attack.
Okay.
So, like,
Um,
do one as a focus fire and the other as when this mole rat tries to hit me, I'm going to attack it first.
Oh, no,
That's boggling my brain. So if I wanted to attack and use focus firepower for one of the attacks, you're saying that I can do it as long as I focus firepower on my first attack?
So you can't set. 1 second, let me try and make this make sense.
Sorry.
Setting a contingency action is a standard action, not an attack action. So you can set multiple contingency actions if you have multiple attacks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you could
if
set
I wanted
one
to
of them
achieve
as.
it. So attack one would be my focus firepower contingent attack, and my extra attack would be contingent on after the focus firepower attack fires, then use my extra attack.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think. Okay, so Q will. So you might think about that. For this round, however, he is going to sword attack Mole Rat. Well, Bernard, whatever we called him.
Bernard.
He's gonna kill Bernard.
Bernie.
Okay, so
Sanders?
bear with me a second. Focus firepower doesn't take its own contingency action. It's when you are using a contingency action. So if you are using a contingency action to use a skill test,
right,
then you both get a bonus. Okay. So if you choose to set a contingency action hypothetically to target Bernard, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yep. Because setting a contingency action is a standard action, not an attack action.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to set a contingency action, then attack in the same round. But what you could do is set the number of contingency actions for the number of attacks you have. So you could choose to do, you have 2 attacks. So you could choose to do, I'm going to attack Bernard when Peter does, and I'm going to attack Bernard when Bernard tries to punch me. Yeah?
Okay.
Because that's 2 different contingency actions that you could do.
Mm-hmm.
And when Peter tries to attack Bernard, then the bonuses from focus firepower would kick in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm there. I will still save that for the next round.
That's fine. It made sense in my head,
Bernard. But standard my D6. Check my other things that I can do, which I don't think actually affect this one at the moment. 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
Okay, they take a sword point of damage. And then I will, for my second attack, I'm going to martial arts.
Can I just check? Sorry, Q.
Yeah.
Mulder at 7 or Bernard for your initial
Bernard.
attack. Bernard. Sorry, I say that
That's
very
okay.
differently to you. There you go. Carry
And
on.
then for my second attack, I'm going to use just a normal martial arts attack because I get to do that with specialization. And it does extra damage if I hit them.
Go for it. Yes, because of your ninja power.
Yeah. It's a 13.
Go
But I
ninja.
13
am
hits.
martial arts currently inflict element damage, so it also goes through armor.
13
So I'm
hits.
currently void. Okay, 13
You're
hits.
fine.
So that's for 2 points of damage.
Fantastic.
Also Bernard.
Bernard. I'm going to
It's
say
like
that
slash
the right
and
way.
then
Fantastic. So Bernard takes the 2 hits, the 1-2 combo from the sword and the
Mhm.
unarmed strike, and he's looking worse for wear. That purple pulsing glow is still flickering, and every attack they, as a group, are taking, you notice whenever somebody spends any sort of resource from a sort of meta moment, their focus shifts for a second, eyes flickering amongst the group. Make me, all of you, an alertness check, either perception or insight as a specialization, or just a base alertness check. Difficulty, will there be
You said it could
14?
be.
22.
Alertness
You said
or
insight would apply?
insight. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta
get
look for
adding
the
insight.
not on my sheet.
I can't believe
Whilst people are
Double
looking up
12.
and rolling, big shout out and thank you very much to our very kind friend Davey for his $20 donation. Very pleasing. Thank
Indeed.
you. Love you.
You, Davey.
this is, I can't do the big love heart, so this is the finger heart.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I can't get my hands to do that, so this is my heart.
I don't actually have an adequate representation of my heart because it's a rock.
I just like the way your face just went, because it's a rock.
that is a
Your heart is doing Johnson.
19 for me.
Fantastic. Did we get a perception check from Cal? Or alertness?
Do you want one?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
alertness check from everybody. Difficulty's only 14. There you go. As you watch this almost tennis match like bobbing of the heads as the fight progresses, you come to a very, very precise conclusion. They seem very drawn to the energy, the morphing grid energy that you are expending. And as you spend it, as you feel this resource burning through you, as you feel your energy sort of leaching out, they seem to be turning their attention to the individual with the most.
Okay.
Would we also clock that this? 'Cause obviously, the sharks were doing the same thing.
You clocked.
Cool. Yeah. People say, and anyone else kind of think these guys from kind of acting like the sharks did?
Q, whilst he's going,
Oh,
ninja
hey,
jump,
yeah.
it sounds fishy to me.
No.
Matt,
Yep.
Sarah shoots you.
with my keen eye perk, can I tell who has having the most draw?
Look in a mirror.
Shit.
Technically, you are the only one at the moment that is channeling the Zeo power.
It's not even that.
No.
Is
I
it
do
her
have a
mixed
13
health?
when my power is combined with that, and when I don't have my power combined, it's an 8.
Look in a mirror.
Hi.
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
You are
That
the
fantastic
empowerment.
creepy goodness.
I'm a magnet.
Rubble magnet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
danger.
is.
Magnets. How
I'm
do
in
they work?
danger. This is fine.
Peter.
Well, hello there.
I got you.
Now,
I got
I didn't want to just do the same thing over and over again. As much as I do love my charging dragon attack, I won't do it again a second time in a row. Surely, would he? Would he do? No, he's not. I will move it over here.
I mean, if
I'll
paint broke, don't
do
fix it.
my first attack to try and slash Bernard in twain. I got a 19 on the d20, so I'm good. 24.
I mean, look, you roll a 19 on the d20. What you should be trying to do is think to yourself, all right, now how do I get my degree of success? Come on.
Two-handed, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be Bernard. Unfortunately, is
Cut in
off
twain.
the table
Oh, bye. It was nice knowing
But-
you, dude.
because I missed it. This one is now called Rufus.
Wait,
Which
the one in
one?
front of me, or
See, that makes me sad because my friend's dog is called Rufus.
because if the one in front of me is called, oh, cool, it's not the one in front of me. That's fine. I'm then going to use my extra attack to attempt to do the same thing to the next one.
Okay.
Man, I can't stop rolling 19s on my d20.
My heart
Now
bleeds.
just get that degree of success. Come on, 26.
No, unfortunately, no. It's a 22, 21 even.
Damn.
Okay. This one also goes down before the Green Dragon. Before the Green Dragon Ranger.
Ooh, that's a point. Does my dear boy get to do his thing as well now?
Did you use your movement action?
I thought I didn't have to command him again. He's still attacking
I'm
the same
asking.
target. Oh,
Do you remember what upgrades it has? I'm asking you. It's your class
yeah, he can.
feature.
As long because I used my thing the first time around. If he's still performing the same action, he does it himself because he's got
Yeah.
thingy. I just meant do I do it on my turn or would I have to separately roll
It's
him
at the
initiative?
end of your turn.
Beautiful. Right, so baby dragon gonna do some things too, because baby dragon do some things. In fact, this time I'm gonna try firing my laser at this dude.
Which one?
Literally the one in front of him. Is it Scabbers?
Scabbers? It
Scabbers.
will be at a downshift unless you move.
Could I command him to move on? Because that would be a separate command, wouldn't it, to make him move back?
It can move in attack.
Cool. Yeah, I'll move him back then.
I
like
do
5
believe,
foot.
and if not, then I've screwed up, and I will double check that. But I do believe it can move in attack as part of its.
Cool. He'll move back and then fire his laser at Scabbers. Oh damn, baby
you-
dragon! He got a 23.
Fantastic. That is 1 point of damage. One
Yes,
point of damage.
just a singular point of damage.
Fantastic.
Awesome, and I'll end my turn.
That will bring us to Sarah.
All right. Now, I have another question. I
Yep.
still don't have a proper write up for my Zeo power, which we need to take care of. Using my Zeo
Where did I post
power
it then?
standard or is it an attack action?
It's a standard action.
Okay. That's fine. Because I can still volley afterwards.
Not if you use it as a standard action because the volley is part of an attack.
I forgot that.
I think volley is separate. I don't know. By spending 1 power, you make a special volley attack as long as you don't move.
Yeah. Still an
Same
attack
thing.
action.
Okay. So I can't do the AoE scream and volley on the same turn.
No.
I'm confused. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go to town. All right.
Get him.
We'll spend another power for volley and my personal power.
Go on. Can I just
Yeah.
check I did it right? Can you guys see names on the tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. I thought I had because it was supposed to make things easier for
Yeah.
targeting, but
You guys are too close. Okay. Cool. All right. Aim, electric, power weapons. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna start with 11. Yeah.
the 12 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Can I fix that? I can't. We reroll that D8. I can also reroll. I can also reroll the D2. So
Oh boy.
I was just figured the D8 would like not be dumb. There we go. How about 13?
13 hits. Who is that targeting?
11.
11? Fantastic.
That is
11 goes
11.
down.
Yeah. All right.
Down behind the might of your screams.
I'm forgetting to actually put my upshift. I'm not putting my upshifts in. I'm a smart. Okay. I'm so busy doing like the calculus of volley that I'm forgetting to actually put my upshifts in.
Oh,
All right. Another go for root.
that is a hit and a crit
There we go. More dice.
and a degree of success. So that
And a
will
degree
be
of success.
3 points of damage.
This is why I've been sucking. I haven't been adding my upshifts. Yes.
No, you have not. I've just noticed, yeah, because you got rolled a d8 instead of a 2d8. Yes. Yes. Who is that one against for me? Rufus?
Roof.
Roof, yeah.
That is also going to take down Rufus, who was only just recently named. Poor Rufus. You just
Now we're
see
gonna go for
These
number.
two mole rats
or wait,
drop to the
Sca-
ground,
I know
clutching at
Scabbers
their
is definitely.
ears.
We're gonna go Scabbers next. With yeah. All right. Left volley on Scabbers. Take my upshifts. Dang it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 points of damage on Scabbers.
Critical 18 on Scabbers. Yep. Scabbers still up.
Yep. At least for a little bit longer.
All right. Regular attacks. Only 2
Oh
up.
my gosh, you have so many attacks, bro.
Yeah.
I love
22
this.
Yeah,
is
I
going
know.
to be 1 point of damage.
Regular 20. Can I do any? I'm going to re-roll that D12 and the D4. Let's see. Slash R1D12.
I'm a little bit terrified when
Unfortunately, not better.
a jump through time
didn't
comes
become a
up.
crit. Slash R.
That one did, though.
I'm
That's a crit.
fishing now.
That is a crit.
Crit fishing.
And it worked. 2 damage.
Poor Scabbers.
Alright.
We knew him well.
Yeah.
We
Not
knew
that
we
well.
knew
Alright.
Scabbers too well.
Last attack.
Yeah.
we
Have a
go
great
against
day, Davy
that one
Jones.
guy who's left. All right.
Bye, Davy.
Ooh, what
Davey.
a crit.
Ooh, that is such a crit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Whew. But yeah, I'm gonna have to apologize to Sophie about like destroying most of her house. Oh, but yeah,
Anything that's
That's
glass
my
or
turn.
crystal is just shattered by
Yeah,
this point.
there's just glass and crystal shattered all over
yeah,
the room.
like
What
like
was left
this whole
of the
this
table.
like this wall right here is just like toast, and yeah, just
Is Mo?
There's one
yeah,
left,
I'm done.
and
I
there
just
are
wanted to find something.
just
Being pink is exhausting.
several of them on the floor, just clutching. They've got ear protectors on. You'd think they would have been okay, but they're still clutching at their ears. They're just down, unresponsive. And I do believe, yep, that brings us back to the lovely cow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get over there and attack
Get
this
him,
man
cow.
twice. If and you don't mind.
I
Is
don't
that
think
okay with
anybody
you?
minds.
Is that okay with
Do
you?
the
Can I
thing.
do that?
Do the thing.
I
Alright.
don't.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
And
Make damage.
24 to hit.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah, that's the end.
It has got 1 point of health left.
does it really?
Good for him.
It does really. It's sticking in there.
Not for long.
Gee,
It is Cassidy's turn.
Oh,
Get
I
it.
am mad at this
All right,
thing.
Cass.
It made me scared. I take out my sword, my void sword, not my void sword.
scared.
I don't know, shadow blade, whatever it is. I take out my sword. Let me pull up my sheet real quick. I have too many tabs open.
The sharp thing in your
My sharp
pocket.
pointy thing, and because I have my duplicate, it gives me. I'm gonna have it give me edge, and then I get my thingies. Get my thingamajiggers. Get my dice all set. Okay. Dice. Okay. That is a 13 exactly.
That just hits.
I just take it out and I glare at it and I just shing. Oh, math is hard, man.
You drop it to the ground.
Tell
Third
me
one
about
to
it.
last one to go down. None of them seem to be responsive to any sort of noise or stimulus. Mr. Marsh walks amongst them, checking them over. Uncle Bill is tying up those who are unconscious but still up and at them. And you do see that the fight has now ended. Everybody, there's a few bumps and bruises, but the worst damage has been to the house. The table
To the
is gone.
house.
The
Oh,
glass,
boy.
the crystal is shattered. The television
Yeah, it's
in
not
the
bad.
living room is this widescreen television that was showing the football game. It's gone. So much of everything is just destroyed. And for the most part, everybody else was quite contained. But unfortunately, the power of Sarah's voice is just something quite unique. Yeah. And
It's electric, even.
it's
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
electrifying.
She's electric. That's all I know of that song.
We don't randomly, we definitely do randomly just burst into music because
It's
we're,
fun.
She's
yeah,
got a family full of eccentrics. I think that's the next line.
we just do that. Don't sue us, people, please. We love your music. That's why we do it.